30. Rising from the Ashes. Marin County, California. January 1st through June 17th, 1972. You only need 4 more classes to graduate, Mr. Holbrook said, perusing my transcripts. Why don't you pick up some extra credits at the junior college? I know you can handle it. Do you think I can? Absolutely, he said, smiling. Unlike Skyline's hateful Mr. Bianchi, my guidance counselor at Redwood High was supportive and encouraging. Now, let's talk about colleges. Have you decided on any? I was too embarrassed to admit I didn't know the first thing about applying for college, or where I was going to get the money to pay for it. If I'd been able to reach Pam, I would have asked for her help, but I hadn't heard from my family since Isla Margarita. So I outright lied when I said, "It's hard to make a choice. There are so many." "Well, what are your top 2?" he asked. I tossed out the first 2 I could think of, UC Berkeley and Macalester College. One was close to where I had grown up, and the other, in Minnesota, was where Pam had applied. But for now, any college was out of the question. I wasn't even sure how I was going to pay for the junior college courses Mr. Holbrook suggested I take. The plan to study hard, graduate, and apply to college had seemed so simple back in Panama, but without financing, its implementation was more complicated. The fire had stripped my reserve funds after I'd replaced clothes and essentials. Even with Mr. McRae refusing to take rent money, I wasn't sure how I was going to make it to graduation. I knew I had to find an after-school job. While I continued to scour the local paper for work, I worried about my family and where they might be. Had they attempted a 3rd try to Grenada? And if they'd succeeded, did they receive the letter I'd sent? Maybe they'd written me off, concluding what I'd done is another colossal fuck-up. Overwhelmed by these intrusive thoughts, I was surprised when I returned home from school the next day by Clara May, who greeted me at the back door with a broad smile. "Looks like you've got news from your folks," she said as she handed me 2 letters.